Hey, good morning. Let's go over today's trade plan. So in the overnight session, the buy side has maintained control, and so far we've seen a push up into the 77 to 78 half zone, which is pre-market resistance heading into the open. Now, given that the buyers have been in control and Nasdaq pushed to a new all-time high yesterday, eventually the S&P could also be headed towards its all-time high. Now, it doesn't necessarily have to happen today, but if off the open, we are seeing upside momentum and the Nasdaq is continuing to print new highs, then the S&P could eventually head up towards the 86.5 to 88.5 area and test its own all-time high. On the downside, we have the gap fill at 70 and initial support at 67 to 69, and that is a spot where buyers can be active as long as we're not seeing any excess bearishness in real time. Below that, we have support at 62.25 to 64.25, followed by 59.75 and the support areas below. And given that the short-term bias is bullish, responsive buyers can be active on first test of pretty much every support zone on the way down. On the upside, we have pre-market resistance at 77 to 78.5, and we've seen a little bit of selling come in at that zone. Beyond that, we have initial resistance at 80.5 to 82.5, and then the all-time high at 86.5 to 88.5. Now, whether we get to the all-time high today is going to depend on the level of bullishness and upside momentum that we end up seeing in real time. So we know that the buy side is in control, but at the same time, in a matter of just 4 days, the market has gone from the 24-21 area all the way up into 77 to 78.5. And even though it can continue going higher, we do need to see continued upside momentum in order for that to happen. And then we also have to keep in mind that we are heading into a 3-day holiday weekend. Volume can be a bit lighter today, and we could end up with a smaller range than we've seen over the last 2 to 3 days. So given that the market's trading at fairly aggressive prices, and we're heading into a 3-day holiday weekend, and the volume could be a bit lighter today, I think it makes sense to be fairly selective on any trade setups that are considered on the day time frame today. Both long and short setups can technically work as long as you're getting good trade location, but because the short-term bias is bullish, trades in alignment with the short-term bias, so long setups at good trade location, are going to have higher odds of working out. So those are the main ideas heading into the open. Let's see if the buy side can maintain the recent control, and let's see if we continue to see upside momentum off the open, and we'll take it from there.